What's up, Aries? It's your girl Dominique with Empathic Guidance, and I'm back to do your first half of February Teroscope love reading. I don't know why I just got stuck there, but all right, I took a little brief break. For some odd reason, I got the other fire signs that are still like being processed after hours and hours. They've been being processed since this morning at 9 o'clock. So I'm like, let me go ahead and take care of Aries as we speak. Guys, if you haven't already joined the Soul Tribe, what are you guys waiting on? The subscribe button is right there. Go ahead and ring that bell while you're at it so you can be notified every time I post another video. Comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Give this video a big fat thumbs up. And, you know, guys, let's just come together. Let's come together. Let's come together as a soul group, okay? A soul tribe. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to give you guys the rundown on how these tarot card readings work. If you haven't already heard, energy is fluid, so is time. You can be ahead of this timeline, right on time, or ahead. So this could be speaking to something that already has happened in your life, is currently going on, or something that you have to either look forward to or warranting you against something that may happen. All right. So either way, it's supposed to help you out or give you some enlightenment or something that you were missing at the time. In addition to that, as I say that energy is fluid, that means it is a possibility that the person that you're dealing with energy will show up as the prominent energy. If it's not your energy, just switch it. It's still your story, you know, just flip flop the energies. But I'm gonna just jump right in, guys. Your spread, your premeditated shuffle spread was crowned by the Knight of Pentacles here. And all right, so you are slowly coming in to offer somebody stability. You want to give somebody an offer, and it's definitely on your own time. Is what I feel like, Aries. I feel like you are not going to be rushed. I feel like you are going to make sure you have everything assessed in the situation before you move forward. I see the Knight of Swords here, so you may be on the defense a little bit. You may be on the defense or defending something, but there is a sense of like rejection here. I see the Four of Cups in reverse, and sometimes I think somebody trying to work it out after a long time of having issues, but in this case, especially with the Knight of Swords, which I feel like was a dispute or argument, I feel like this dispute or argument definitely led to some type of discord or somebody literally wanting to reject something. All right, so I feel like somebody here is taking inventory. Now, normally, I'm not going to give y'all the rundown of this, but actually the Six of Pentacles, that's like equal give and take here. But I feel as though somebody kind of taking inventory because they maybe think that stuff is not being evenly distributed, or they may feel as though they're not receiving back or getting whatever energy they're putting out, they're not receiving back here. But somebody is definitely taking some type of inventory as it pertains to either finances or energy or whatever the case may be. It seemed like a love offer has been being given, or just like love and care, period, is being distributed here. And I'm not going to lie, at the center of the reading, we have the Page of Swords. So this could be a new love, or honestly, with it next to the Queen of Wands, it could be a fire sign child or the child of a fire sign. It could be the child of this fire sign. So, you know, I was thinking when I looked over this, because it's kind of funny, I know somebody that's going through something similar. But what I feel is the argument is between two parents, and I feel that somebody is defending a child in this situation. That's what I'm just basically saying. So if you could just see the child is very innocent, minding their own business. And if this is not innocence, then this could be like innocent flirting, flirtatious messages. And if your partner caught you sending these messages, now they're starting to assess like, look, this is the reason why you don't have the energy for me, because you're, you know, spending your energy with somebody else, or you giving somebody else compliments, or you flirting with somebody else and I'm not getting compliments, or whatever the case. But there's a sense of somebody feeling that something is not fair. And I feel like the other person is defending it, and this defending is making them thinking about rejecting this whole situation as a whole. Like, I'm not going to argue with you about this. So either this person is defending, you know, maybe an innocent connection, or they are defending an actual child here. So I feel like both people are in their own corners. This is like pure as silent treatment. When I see the Hermit and the Hangman, those are both two people to me that are, they need time alone, space alone, silence, quiet, to actually assess the situation and figure out what it is that they want to do from here. So Aries, you pick who you are, because one of you is one and the other one is the other one. So I can feel like this is you, and you just kind of in limbo because you're trying to figure out what it is you need to do in this situation to either evenly distribute things or to let something go, because whatever the argument was, it really offended you in a way. And I feel like also the other person is seeking some type of enlightenment on the situation, like exactly what do I do in this situation? I don't want to be shortchanged, but at the same time, if my partner is saying I'm overreacting, am I really, or is this a legitimate gripe? I got the Tower in reverse here. So I feel as though the both of you are kind of in your separate corners. And like I said, just assessing the situation silently to yourselves before y'all come together and deliberate on the situation. But again, I do feel that in a sense, you know, it could have already been trouble in paradise, but there's a sense of feeling as though whatever argument or dispute took place over something innocent, I feel, you know, that's definitely having either you or your partner in contemplation of, okay, is this really going to be able to work? Because from what I see right now, I'm irritated to the point where I almost don't want it to work, you know? All right, so let's get the main spread for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the first half of February, Spirit. The astrological sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the first half. I keep saying the last half. I must be ready to kick out those two. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the first half of February 2020, Spirit. All right, so the first thing out is the Six of Swords. Yeah, I feel like after that time to think, somebody is definitely making a decision to move on to calmer waters with the Six of Swords here. Maybe that dispute was the last straw. There's a sense of the Eight of Pentacles just came out. So I feel as though whether it's one of you or both of you, there's a sense of not wanting this to work out anymore. Somebody is tired of somebody being selfish and over controlling here, and just in self-serving behavior, and also dramatic. Like, this is somebody that's ready to get away from the drama. Okay, now not crowning, but now in the center of the reading is the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is here like, okay, I really want. The King of Cups in this situation wants to move in another direction. I definitely see the Ace of Wands here. But instead of the child being in the center, now I feel like it's the father. If it's not the father, you know, you can definitely be in this energy here. But it's somebody that's just a very loving person. And they walking away from this situation. I got both of the cards that speak to walking away. And then I got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse that's speaking to a divorce or the separation of a long-term situation. Judgment, final judgment has been called on this situation. I feel, wow. Okay, so that Knight of Swords that was in the upright during a premeditated shuffle, now that's in reverse here. So this is somebody that's tired of talking. They like, I'm not even talking no more. The last situation, that last argument and dispute, that was it. You know, so I don't know if somebody's like insecure or they just over controlling, but from your perspective, Aries, I think this is your perspective. If not, put your partner in this position. Somebody just tired, fed up of somebody's selfishness. And so with these two cards, the Six of Wands and the Eight of Cups, somebody is walking away. Reluctantly, but they walking away because they feel as though it's someplace calmer for them to be. It's someplace that they can be where they don't have to deal with so much drama. All right, you know, I feel like this is a loving individual as well. This person has a lot of passion. You know, they already may have their sights set in a different direction, and that could be why this was already the last straw. Because essentially, this King of Cups could have very well had their sights already set in another direction. So here I see the ten of Pentacles in reverse. That is, you know, the breaking up of a legacy here. All right, and I think somebody gonna walk away without saying much, if anything at all, because they've called final judgment. They heard the call to justice, and they just ready to go. And I see the death card here. This person is definitely ready for a transformation here. A death and a rebirth, because we have the Three of Pentacles here. So I feel like Three of Cups, sorry. We have the Three of Cups right underneath the death card. So that could be the ending to a third party situation. So if this was the person that was already in the running of something, what is that? That's like just went flying. All right, yeah. So this is you walking away from a home situation, Aries. Something that might have been stable and like accumulated over a period of time, but you walking away from that. You like it's not worth it. Maybe people on the outside still think it is. I feel like you're going to just cut your losses, go to court, see what it is you can get out the situation or what you can walk away with. And you're going to do that without saying much. You're not putting much of an argument into this anymore. You feel like this situation lost its value, lost its fortune. You know, why is the Five of Swords in reverse here? Maybe you really valued and treasured this, but I feel like at the end of the day, with the death card here, and now we have the coffin, this situation is dead. Like, you dead to the drama. You tired of the drama. You are tired of emotional manipulation. You know, you're tired of people making a huge deal out of something so small. You just want to go and be happy. I feel like you already found somebody. Yeah, you tired of being weighed down here. I feel like somebody is keeping you weighed down. So you are walking away, Aries. And here I have the Sun card. So with that being said, I feel like you want to just focus on your children. You want to focus on your happiness. You want to focus on what makes you feel joyous, light and joyous. Like, you tired of being angry and arguing and being engulfed in drama. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Wow, the coffin just keep coming out. The coffin came out. This is dead, dead. All right. No, matter of fact, let me just let you know. It's dead, dead, dead. We literally got two coffins in the death card here. All right. So I feel like this is the rebirth here. The one with, not with the one with Anubis, but yeah, I feel like after you put something to rest, you starting a brand new you about to create something right after that. So something else is dead, something else newly just been born, and it could be a new relationship. If your partner was arguing with you about a child, it could have been a child that you don't have with them. So if you had a child on them, maybe they was jealous because you were spending time with this child. Maybe they or money on this child and they felt like it was taken away from y'all family or whatever the case. But I feel a sense that you were defending something innocent. Like I said, whether it was a friendship that maybe you got caught flirting, or, you know, a child was involved here and somebody wasn't happy about that. And one of the parents had to defend their child, whether that's the mother or the father. It just depends on what Aries you are. And I feel like they're walking away because of that. And this is somebody that's walking away without a word. Didn't I say that? This is a ghosting situation. I feel like this person has already stated all of their dislikes about the connection. And they feel like to no avail, because hasn't anything changed when they do communicate. So they don't feel the need to continue to communicate. They just not going to take no more of a leap of faith. They like, what? There's nothing else to communicate. I've already had. The dice is in reverse. So Aries, either you or your partner don't even want to take another chance on this situation. You're just done. You know, maybe you concerned about the outcome a little bit, but you like, you know what? If I don't do it now, then I'll never do it. Why is the Judgment card here? One more time. And then after this, I'm going to pull a couple oracles for you guys, and that's your reading. It was pretty straightforward. Yeah, okay. You concerned. I feel like you're going to be concerned with the outcome of the thing that you left behind, but you know you're walking towards something that's going to really grow. You know, maybe this that you were in currently, you know, it's been too many disputes, and so things got stagnated and you feel like it wasn't growing, it wasn't going any further. You guys weren't drawing closer to each other. You were just drawing further apart, and the tension was drawing deeper and deeper, and you just ready to go. Like, you just ready to go. It's like, okay, no love lost, but love lost though, you know? All right, so let me get a couple of cards for some oracle advice for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for The first half of February 2020. Shoot. All right, that must have been the last shuffle I was supposed to do. Because I ain't even want to connect. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, courage. And that's what you need, all right? You are up against the current. I feel like you going up against turbulent waters by actually really doing what it is that you want to do and standing in your truth. I feel like it's taking immense courage for you, because I feel like this is long overdue, to be honest with you. You know, it's time for you to have the courage to embark on a new journey that's going to provide you with so much pleasure. All right. All right. So you are walking into your happiness. You're leaving. You see how serene this is? If y'all can see that, how serene that is. But you can see how chaotic this is here. So I feel like you leaving the chaos and going towards the peace. But it took a lot of courage to do that. Why? Because, you know, like I said, maybe you developed a lot with this person, Aries, you know. And so for you to walk away from it, in a sense, it's kind of like you walking away from everything, starting with a clean slate. Yeah, and you allowing things to flow. Wherever you going, you have a lot of emotion for that place, because this moon is illuminating on this screen. Like, it's way bigger on the screen than it actually is in person. It's this small, but it's like lighting up beyond that. If y'all can see that. Flow. So allow things to flow. And at the bottom we have standstill. So something else is very stagnant, and the other thing has room to grow and flow and move forward. So you're going with what is actually flowing. You no longer want the standstill, you know? So all right, Aries. Hopefully you liked your reading. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you can be notified every time I post another lit ass video. Comment your thoughts and opinions down below, and I'll check you guys out on the next video. Ciao.